Lighters up, one time lighters up. Pulled up in the party when you saw me, I was lighting up my J. So go ahead and brighten up my day. Lighters in the air when you're lighting up the rave, and it's feeling like I met you here before.
Welcome back to my channel. Again, my name is Shayla and I'm independent distributor for It Works Global. Woohoo! This is my business partner and a nearest, dearest friend to me, Miss Fee.
Hey!
And we are doing our 2020 vision board. As you see in the comments, January 1st, 2020 vision boards, okay? So I am also going to be talking to you guys a little bit while we're, doing everything. We cut out everything. Now we're just ready to paste it on our boards and, get this over with. But I'm going to also be talking to you guys about vision versus sight, which was a training call that I was on, and my mentor was talking about are you seeing yourself, or are you doing the things you want to do in your life through sight, or are you doing it through vision? So let's get into this video.
There you go.
Alright, guys. So here's our boards, and then you see all of this stuff is what we cut out.
And I'm still cutting.
And she's still cutting. So, don't know exactly what to call my vision board, but some of the things I got on there are just some slogans and some things that I want to happen for me this year, some things that I want to do this year. So yeah, what do you have over there?
So my vision board is basically positive thinking. Positive thinking. Last year was a whole lot of negativity, and people didn't believe. People, they wanted you to prove, and wanting you to prove according to what they want to believe. And I kind of allowed them to impart all of that into my spirit, and I said, not this year. So my vision board is going to be all about positivity and moving forward and how to encourage yourself. Like, the first thing I'm going to be talking about, or that I'm going to put on, is financial wellness means taking care of your business and your family. If I want things better for me and in my life, and leave a legacy for my children and my grandchildren, then I have to take my financial thinking and wellness to a whole nother level. The Bible tells us to speak those things as though they were. Instead of just dwelling on what I actually have, I am now positioning myself for what I believe I'm going to obtain for 2020. So it's not something that's going to be unattainable. No, not by far. And even in saying all of that, I'm going to be relentless every day. Every day, I'm going to make it my business. I'm going to make it my posture, my position, that I go at this affirmation of declaring that I shall be the head and not the tail, and Amen. That I shall always have greater and better for myself. When you reach where I've reached age-wise, you always think that, by now you should really have it together. You should have your 401k, you should have this, that, and the third. But sometimes life and challenges just won't allow you to set things up like that. And, I don't use that as an excuse. I use that as simple truth. Some people have been dealt a better hand, and they were able to cope and get back on board and get back lined up. And then there are some people like myself that had a hard time to get back on our feet. So my partner and I, we were actually, I won't say challenged by our senior partners, but encouraged by our senior partners to put our vision boards together for 2020 for what we want, how we're going to obtain it, how we're going to present it, how we're going to impart it into other people, and how we can win other people to think on a more positive level. So the real truth also about vision boards is a lot of times you're able to find slogans or statements that you wish you could articulate, but you can't. Mm-hmm. But you'll find it in a title. Like, it's never too late for an adventure. Everybody has a purpose. There's more to me than who I am. And that's on the positive side. I have no regrets for the life that I've lived. The life that I live, it could be better, and it will be better. You know, a lot of times we have to suffer some consequences because we didn't make the right decisions and choices in the first place. But I'm not going to continue to dwell on that. I'm just going to break through it, go through it, and then keep it moving. A lot of people say, oh, wow, that's okay. I'm just going to keep it moving. No, stop saying you're going to keep it moving. Deal with it, break through it, and then keep it moving. It'll keep coming around if you don't. That's just my opinion.
So, vision, you guys, is a source of hope in life. So your vision is what you're hoping for, what you're dreaming for in your life, and what you want to do. And sight is based on the distance you can see and measure. So basically, sight is okay, so I'm gonna take me for example, because doing this exercise with her, I noticed that I was living through sight and not living through vision, right? So for me, when she said that based on distance and the measurement that you can see, I took that as, okay, I see myself getting 3 or 4 business partners, right? I see myself opening up a new business, right? I can see that. You see what I'm saying? I can actually see that, but there is no like steps, like what am I going to do to get there? I just seen myself being there, but I didn't have no vision of how I was going to get there. Oh yeah, you guys, so I officially decided I am going vegan this year. It is going down. So if you're interested in following and seeing me convert over into vegan, remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Because it's going to be all over. It's not over until it's over. Right?
That is right.
It's not over until it's over. So it's not over until God says it's over. Until he say, daughter, son, it's time to come home, it ain't over. You can fix it. Make it right.
Isn't that something?
Isn't that something? That was a word for myself.
How about that?
That was a word for me, y'all. Lord is talking to me. He is talking to me. I better stop playing.
This girl is a funny somebody, y'all. Just want y'all to know that. In this journey also, we find out that you got to make it personal. You have to build it for your last name. You have a legacy. You have children, you have grandchildren, and you might even have great-grandchildren. Outside of your insurance policy, what are you leaving for them?
Be quiet.
What can you say that, wow, your grandchildren, your great-grand, or even your children can say, you know what, my mom, she worked this. My mom wrote out the vision that we should always be the head and not the tail. So my mom,
that's the word. Yeah.
My mom built this legacy. And when you build a legacy and you leave the legacy, that means that there's going to be some type of impartation into your children. And you know, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm a preacher. So, you know, the Bible says to train a child in the way that it should go, for when it grows old, it will not depart from it. So I can honestly say that my daughter, even though, you know, she's getting ready to be 31 years old, I see some of the things that I imparted into her when she is dealing with her stepdaughter. And she doesn't even consider. She corrects me. She said, Mom, no, that's my daughter. I may not have given birth to her, but I'm able to display or give motherly advice and instinct. So, it's like, make it personal. Build a legacy or your namesake. We're being with It Works. We're being with It Works Global. The legacy is, number one, being able to feed children that are less fortunate than our own, that don't have families that care or friends that care. We're able to feed them just because we lose the weight. And then the flip side to that is, because it is a Christian-based organization, there are a lot of people who need the extra money. So we're able to coach them. We're able to tell them how to build one family, one mission at one time, and have fun while doing it. You can make a change. It's never too late. I was thinking about that the other day, being 57 years old. I'm like, oh, well, let the young people do it. Oh, let the young people do it. I'm not dead. I'm far from it as far as I know. I still have vision. And it's just time for me to birth it. So tonight, my partner said, hey, Miss B, we're going to do vision boards. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting my vision on the board. So somebody be able to see it and say, oh yeah, she was definitely about that. Oh yeah, she was implementing that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she wasn't a joke about that. You can do it. Have no regret. You reach the point where, you got it, then pass it forward. Pay it forward. Pay it forward. Don't be stingy. You didn't get here on your own. Somebody else believed in you. So what you do is let somebody else pay it forward, so somebody can say, wow, I believed in her enough that I just want to pay it and bless somebody else. Have no regrets. Life, love, and starting over. Starting over, it ain't a bad thing. It ain't a bad thing. And neither is it a sign of weakness. Neither is it a sign of failure. It just simply says, I made a wrong decision. It created me to go in the opposite direction. So now you're being given the opportunity to make a U-turn and do it right.
Sight is a function of the eyes, right? So you just visually seeing where you're going, and you don't have or you like visually, like literally seeing where you're going and don't have no type of vision, then basically you're just going off of what you see. You're going off of sight, you're going off how far you can see yourself going, and then that's just that, right? Sight is the ability to see things as they are, right? So you just see your situation. Maybe you just lost your job, right? Maybe you just got laid off. Maybe you're looking for this type of promotion that you think you deserve, right? And you just like, dang, it's not coming yet. Dang, it's not here. That's sight. You gotta have faith. You gotta have a vision, and you gotta have. First of all, you gotta have patience. In any and everything you do, people try to have patience. And I'm talking to myself as well as I'm talking to you guys, because that is something that I'm working on with myself. I have to have patience. I already have compassion for people. I love people. I'm a people person, but I definitely have to have a little bit more patience, right? Sight is confined to your current environment, right? So, like I said, you're on your job and you're looking for that promotion, and it's just not coming yet because of the circumstances that's at your job or the circumstances that are in your life. They're just not coming yet. And then sight is also based upon what your eyes see is true, right? Not what your mind sees, because what you thinking and what you seeing sometimes can get so conflicted. and so messed up. And sometimes what you think you see is true and is actually not true, right? So that's another tidbit on sight. And then the last tidbit that she gave us, which is one of the ones I really love versus sight, is sight is fueled by an idea that will bring you satisfaction, right? So you're not coming out your comfort zone. You're not feeling uncomfortable. You're staying in your box and you're satisfied, right? With just what that is. Here's some tidbits on vision, right? Because I got my boy kind of done. They're little, I don't want to put too much on here, but it's getting there, right? So vision is a function of faith, right? So sight is a function of the eyes based on what you see, right? Vision is a function of faith, which you believe in God for, what you believe in yourself for. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta put some steps with that what you're seeing. You gotta put some type of steps with it, some faith base in that, so you know you can move forward. And I had faith, but I think my eyesight was overlooking or overpowering my faith at the time. 2020 is a new year, honey, and faith is overpowering everything. You want to say something?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
She tried to get me again, y'all.
No, but you stopped. I thought you wanted to say something for a second. Vision is seeing beyond your now to your future. All right? So that's some similarities in sight and vision in that aspect, because you see, sight is the ability to see things as they are, right? So you see them basically as they are now, right? But vision is being able to see beyond that. See beyond your now into your future. Where are you going? You see what I'm saying? Where you want to be. So vision is actually seeing that and putting action into getting there. Right? Vision focus on what God's word says is true. So vision focuses on what God's word says is true. Not what Shayla word says, or what Shayla believes, or what Shayla says, but what it says in the Bible is true. Right? And then vision is also fueled by an idea that's so powerful, it can live beyond the grave. It can live beyond you. So that's vision.
That's that legacy.
Right? My vision is to build it from my last name.
Yes.
My vision is to build it for them too, so that they can have. Now, see, me growing up, I had a really good life. Always was in a home, always had what I wanted. I was a spoiled child, but that's not what I want for them. I don't want them to be spoiled. I want them to have vision, not sight. So I want them to see me build it for our last name. So when they get older and they get out there in the world, they know, oh, I gotta build this for my last name. Okay? Everything is a learning curve and a stepping stool for you to be better for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
timing is everything.
There you go. Timing is everything.
Timing is everything. Just because you're not doing it now doesn't mean that you won't be doing it later. When I was coming up, there was a slogan that I used to say that I'm aware of, I'm concerned about, and I'm involved in. And I know that sounds kind of open, you leave it open, but I'm aware of the fact that I want to leave a legacy. And I'm very much aware of the type of legacy I want to leave. I'm concerned about how to put it together. I want to learn every moment I can get. I want to learn. You're never too old to learn. I don't care how many degrees, and I have quite a few. You're never too old to learn because you don't know it all. But then I realized that in order for this legacy and everything to continue, I have to get involved in it. It just ain't going to come through osmosis. It's just not going to... I have to get involved in your vision. You have to believe in yourself. Turn deaf ear to what people don't believe and what people don't see. And let me say this to you all. Most people aren't going to believe. And truth of the matter is, they're never going to see it until you give birth to it. Mm-hmm. It ain't meant for them to see unbirthing because they're not birthing it. You are. Yeah. And you have to be confident enough in yourself to carry that baby full term. Don't be avoiding nothing just because somebody said they can't see you doing it or they don't understand how you going to do that. It ain't meant for them. Because like Shayla said, if God said for you to do it, trust me, if God said to do it, he's going to make the provision for your vision. He'll make the provision for your vision. And that your hindsight will be full sight. Did you get that? It ain't meant for the people to see what is not unbirthed. They just need to have a front row seat when you give birth to it. And then some people actually are going to act like they don't even know you. Because what you're doing may be very much unorthodox. If God said it, he'll provide for it to take place. God will lay you on somebody's heart. And out of nowhere, somebody going to say, well, what you doing? And you begin to tell them. And they will want to sow seed into your life and help you. Somebody help you, now you help somebody else. And that's what It Works Global is all about. They're about helping people. I've never, ever been involved with a company or even knew about a company until I got involved with It Works, that it is debt-free. Come on now. Everybody got a little something. No. They are debt-free. Debt-free. And they're trying to help other people become debt-free. Financial wellness means taking care of your business and your family. Taking care of your business and your family. Your business and your family. Your family and your business.
Stop worrying about all that other stuff that's going on. That ain't going to get you where you need to be. Leave that stuff in God's hand. Let God worry about that.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
That's the bottom line. Believe in yourself.
Because guess what? If you don't believe in yourself, people going to see it. They're going to feel that type of energy and they going to believe in you neither.
Not going to do it.
You know, people can feel that energy when you don't believe in what you're speaking about. They know that you don't believe. I better stop lying.
You know, that's what that song on the Wiz. What's her name? Who was Diana Ross? Believe in yourself right from the start. Believe in the magic that's inside your heart. Believe all these things, not because I tell you to. Just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You're not crazy. You're highly intelligent. Believe in yourself. Push come to shove. You can talk yourself out of a wet paper bag before it collapses. Believe in yourself.
Y'all got this. Y'all can do this. Whatever it is that you're working on, your project this year, just have more faith, have more belief, And I truly, truly, truly believe God's gonna have your back. He's intentional. Never failing.
All things are working for my good.
Okay.
He's intentional.
Yeah, that's my song, honey. All 2019.
That's the song.
That is the song for 2019. If you guys can comment below what you guys think you've been doing. Have you guys been living through sight, or have you guys been living through vision?
Or has this helped you know the difference?
Yeah, has this helped you guys learn the difference between sight versus vision? Because I know this was a huge help for me. I really hope that this video did give you guys some insight on vision versus sight. I hope this video helped you guys or encourage you guys to do your own vision boards for 2020. I think it's a really good idea to have something up around your house that you can constantly just look back on and reflect on when you're not feeling it at your best. I just think that would be,
you can do it.
Something really, really nice and help you guys get through your 2020 year. I am going to start my other board. So I got my other board. I got one for Miss B just in case. I know she ain't talking to me right now, y'all. She let me know. Let's talk about it. Small steps, big results. This can be a small step
that's going to
bring you huge results or big results in 2020. The mentors and the mentoring that I've listened to and gone through and things like that, they always kept saying over and over and over and over again, write down your goals. What the hell are you down for? I know what my goals are. But the reason for that is because your goals change all the time, right? So I know for me, if I haven't, sorry guys, my house is fishing. But if I haven't, I noticed for me, if I don't write down my goals, then I'll forget all about them. You guys, and I be thinking, oh, I can remember this and I can remember that. Oh, I know I want to do that and I want to do that. Lies. I encourage you all to write it down.
Write the vision. Make it plain.
Do some vision boards. Get some friends together and sit down with some magazines and y'all do a vision board. But write your goals, your vision, your dreams. Write them down, so they won't get mixed up all in here and lost, right? Your brain, one of my mentors also said, your brain is here to process things, not necessarily to remember everything, just to process it. Now you do have, some memory things up in there because, you remember your name, your birthday, things like that. But your brain is basically informed there to just help you process stuff. So once you've processed it and you got it in your head and you know what you want to do, jot it down so you won't forget it, right? Because that's not repetition stuff. We remember repetition stuff that repeats itself over and over again.
Like what your name is, girl. What your name is.
Your name and your children's birthday. You'll remember that type of stuff over and over again. But a vision or a dream or a goal, that's not repetition, right? So you will want to write those things down so you can, go back on them, reflect on them, remember and things like that.
When I started It Works, again, I knew nothing about marketing. network marketing.
Not a day one thing. Me neither, y'all.
But this here lady right here to the left of me,
The network marketing. It's network marketing.
she said simple this. She didn't say what's network marketing. She didn't say what it works. She said, because it's you, Miss Fee, I trust and believe you.
And I told my niece that too. I hope she watched this YouTube video.
In 2020, that's what I encourage you to do. Surround yourself by positive people and people that believe in you. Not people that take advantage of you.
Huge difference.
A big difference.
Yeah,
Not
the
people who tit for tat. Oh, I'll do this for you if you do this for me.
Huge
No.
difference, you guys. Is a big difference.
Be
between
with somebody. Have people who believe and trust you. That means that somewhere in that, they feel that your integrity is worth being a part of. Somewhere in that. Our mentor, you've heard Shayla talk about our different mentors. Nina and Rashid, Bridget Romeo, Wayman Patterson, Michael and Cameron Pentecost. All of these people, we believe and trust in their integrity. And we do so simply because of what they put out to us.
Yes.
Their positivity, let me put it to you this way. They went to a conference once. And they went to our island. Oh yeah, It Works Global has an island.
Their own island.
Our own island.
And their own private jet.
Okay, our own island. And they were in the house. And our mentor, Nina, she asked Mike Pentecost, says, wow, how many acres is all of this? I mean, like, how far back does that go? And his reply simply was, farther than what you can ever imagine.
Further than what you can see.
Further than what you can see. If it's right up here in front of you, 9 times out of 10 chances you still ain't going to see because your vision is blocked. But put a goal that you can see, that you can reach. And then clamp to somebody that believes in your vision and you believe in theirs.
Yep.
And keep linking to those type of people. Difference between vision and sight.
Y'all, this movement that we got going on to help feed these babies that's in need is just so powerful, you guys. I actually made a video about it yesterday. And you guys can go watch it on my YouTube channel after you watch this one. But to help provide 400,000 meals to hungry children all around the world is just phenomenal, first of all.
Within itself.
That's just phenomenal. Like, I've never been linked to anybody or any company, rather, that wants to do that. And then just to know that it works is not going to make a dime off of this. Like, all of the proceeds, you guys, is going to the children, if you think about it. Right? So I just think that is phenomenal. I don't think any other network marketing company or multi-level marketing company ever did anything like that, as far as I know. Now, I don't know all of them, but I don't think none of them has ever done anything as powerful and as big as It Works is doing this year. And they, 1 pound, you guys, feeds 4 kids. So if you lose 1 pound,
that's
right,
4 meals.
That's 4 meals to hungry kids around the world, or kids that are in need around the world. And I just think that is phenomenal. I can't stop saying it. I probably won't stop saying it. I'll probably keep talking about this once the thing is over, the challenge is over, January 31st. I probably will continue to reiterate that, because I just think that this is just a powerful, powerful movement.
There are children around this world who are not blessed to have what the United States of America, the amenities of feeding and eating and even wasting food. They don't have that. And feed the children, and it works. I mean, we're not making nothing off of it, but we're being healthy because we're losing the weight. So for every pound, and I've lost 3, and that's 4 meals per pound. So 12 meals has already been calculated on our tracker that's going to go towards this mission. My goal is to lose 25 pounds by January 31st.
And my goal is to lose 10.
Okay? So that's 40 meals. Mine's is 100. So between the two of us, that's 140 meals. Well, here's the question that I have for you.
Me?
No.
Oh,
your audience.
Oh, wait, Barry, she got a question.
I have a question. If you had the opportunity to lose the weight to feed children, would you? I have a daughter. She's 31 years old. Well, she will be. But even at 31 years old, or even more so my grandchildren, I would hope that if I am not able to feed them, that somebody would, so that they wouldn't go hungry. How about you? Will you think like that? It's a good question. It's honorable, actually.
Who actually gets the vision of what It Works is doing? Do you guys actually see the vision in this mission here?
Let's make it personal.
Yes.
Make it personal. And pay it forward. Make it personal and pay it forward.
Oh, so you guys can see this one. So I have.
So this is not a live video? All right then.
I have right here, build it for your last name in writing. I have give your brain the boost it needs. 2020, game on, right? Small steps, big results. I'm grateful every day, every single day this year. I'm grateful for what God is going to do for me and what He has already done for me. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. I am going to make it work all year. Whatever is going on, whatever trials, tribulations, whatever, I'm going to just make it work. And then I want to have a strong metabolism this year that just melts the fat away.
Like she's big anyway.
Smell it already. I don't want it to come back no more. So keeping that strong metabolism, keep the pounds down. That's one of my vision boards.
Know that this has been a long video, but
Yeah, we know.
We actually hope that out of all that we've said,
Yes.
that there is something that you can say, let me rewind and play that part again.
Mm-hmm.
We just want you to be encouraged. 2020, vision. The year of vision.
Yes.
The year of manifestation. The year of no excuses.
The
You have
year
none.
of you can do it. Okay?
You can do it.
Believe in yourself because you can do it.
Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of change.
Yes.
Um,
Don't be afraid of change. 'cause
Most-
it's gonna come.
Most people, when they make up in their mind that they're going to go after and write down their vision and bring it to pass, a lot of times, as I stated before, we want people's approval. Don't look for people's approval. You pray about it, and God will give you divine direction, and He'll give you peace about it. And it may even be uncomfortable for you because you're used to having a lot of people around you. You're used to people, your cut buddies, your besties, and so forth and so on. Mm-hmm. Don't rely on them giving you a stamp of approval.
Because they're not.
Because they're not.
And that's just the bottom line.
And the minute that they see things come together, they'll be happy for you. But if it never come together, yeah. But listen, again, it's going to create an atmosphere of change. Whether or not, again, people accept it, the change is for your betterment. 2020, year vision, is for your betterment. You went through enough. Leading up to 20, we can't keep saying the same thing. In 2018, I thought that was the worst year. Oh my God, 2017, I thought that was the worst year. Oh my God, what I just went through in 2019.
When are you going to make a change?
When are you going to make the change?
Please stop sitting there and just waiting and thinking that something is just going to fall out the sky in your lap, because it's not going to happen like that. Faith without works is what?
Dead.
You got to work it. You got to believe in yourself. You got to get up and you got to grind to go get it. Go get what you want. Go get what God said was yours. Because He already said it was yours. He waiting for you to go get it. Right? Do some personal development. Work on yourself. Because maybe what God has for you, He ain't dropping it down on you right now because you ain't ready for it. He know if He give you that $1 million, you gonna blow it. He know if He give you that car, you ain't gonna take care of it.
Or neither will you provide for other people.
Right. He know you ain't ready for it. So do some personal development. Work on yourself. Maybe this is the year for you to develop personally, to work on yourself, to become a better you. Because if you is kind of iffy, guess what? You're going to keep running into iffy people. You're going to keep find yourself being around iffy people. Because energies, they connect, right? And then spirits transfer. So you know you don't want to be around everybody. Not in 2020. You don't want to be around everybody. You don't want to have connections and touch everybody. I'm going to touch all over this one because I want all what she got, right? But you don't want to connect and touch all over everybody because everybody ain't got the right type of spirit, ain't got the right type of vibes.
And they're not always for you.
And they not always for you. You're not. I guarantee you that they're not always for you. Because a lot of people are in your life because of what you can provide for them.
The minute you stop providing for them,
they gone. They ain't gonna act like they ain't never know you. So start connecting and getting around some like-minded people.
You know,
stop being unequally yoked with people. Right? In your relationships and your friendships. Stop being unequally yoked. Find some people who has the same mindset as you. Right?
You know, I said that earlier. Surround yourself around positivity. Mm-hmm. You should be tired of the negative stuff by now.
Ain't nobody got time for that in 2020.
No.
Let me see.
We shouldn't have had time for it in 2019, to be perfectly honest.
Or 2018. But
17
we did it.
either, but we did.
Right.
When does the buck stop? The buck needs to stop today, the very first day of 2020. Seize your window of opportunity.
Yeah.
Surround yourself around and understand. You will know who they are. You really will. You know why? Because there's something about them that draws you.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's something in them that draws you to them.
I'm doing something right now.
So I want to share this. My second board is just little different types of affirmations for myself. Mm-hmm. It says, I believe I can and I will. And I want to bring that even closer. You see, it just looked like a little sheet to color in. That's pretty much the way our lives is right now. Mm-hmm. No color, no sense of beauty. And we know that it's going to take time because we want to perfect it. So we're going to color in the lines versus outside the lines. Yeah. But you got to believe in yourself to get it done.
Mm-hmm. And that is so true.
And if you believe in yourself that you'll get it done, then the next line says, and I will. Believe in you. Make it personal. Don't nobody else want to understand? Again, I don't know why that keep coming up. Don't nobody want to believe? Don't nobody want to understand? And it's okay. You're going to have to be okay with them not understanding. You're going to have to be okay with them not wanting to give you the time of day for listening in. You're going to have to understand that. But trust and believe there is somebody that's going to give you a listening ear. And they're going to be like a wing and put a wing around you to comfort you and carry you through. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm done. I can do this. I'm old. I ain't young like this one. But I can do this. I believe I can, and I know that I will. There are going to be times when you wiggle and you wobble and you fall down, but you don't stay down. You get up.
Gotta get back up, y'all.
And the more strides you make, the more your ankles and everything becomes stronger, and you can take the walk, and you can take the stand, and you will have extraordinary results. But it starts with you.
Yep.
It starts with you. I'm done. I don't know what she's going to do with this video. God help me. But I trust her. Y'all have a good night. The blessings of the Lord be yours. Bye now.
New Year's goals, you guys. Today is the 1st, January 1st, 2020. So what are your New Year's resolutions? And I read an article, maybe it was on the television, that when people set New Year's resolutions, right, they don't go past January the 12th. And that's just being honest. By the time January 12th come in, life done smacked you in the face, and you have just forgot all about what your goals are. So if you have any goals for 2020, I would love to know them. Anybody who has these 3 specific goals, me and Miss V would love to talk to you. Just to give you some encouraging words, tell you how we can help you and things like that. So if you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to make any extra money, or if you're even looking to get closer to God, It Works is the company for you.
Absolutely.
So if you have those 3 New Year's resolutions, please inbox me, leave a comment below, leave your email address below, and I will definitely reach out to you guys. Miss Fee or myself will reach out to you guys and, give you some encouraging words, tell you how our company and ourselves can help you do all 3 of those things this year, right? God is intentional, and everything He do for a reason. So I am signing out now, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye. I don't know where you they do me, we just start.